All right, so he's got 3 tankers in tow. So he's going to come back around. He's going to go underneath us, and then he's going to hit that same hillside, but we're going to see it at a different angle. We're going to be shooting into the sun, basically. Unless you think we can, do you think we can make it back to kind of where we, like, not where we were, clearly, because we're not allowed there? Well, let's see what he does. Okay. You know what? I'm going to look out the window, and I'm going to shoot these guys doing their drops. I see them coming in. It's going to be off at a distance, but it's all we got right now. I think he's going to be right on. Oh, we're missing the super scoopers. Oh, come on, man. Standing by. You got to bring me back, though. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. And now we got 3. We have 3 Phos-Check planes that they might be dropping right now. We'll see. I know I'm shooting into the sun. The picture's not pretty. Hang on. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I can make this work. Where is he at? There he is. Is the lead setting up this time, or are they just playing roundabout? Yeah, they kicked us out, I know. All right, don't move too much. Don't move too much. Oh, he's got his little door open. I think he's going to do the drop. Oh, he's closing his door. Come on. How? Is he doing a drop over here? No, the door's closed. Oh, there he goes. That's sweet. Tony Maroney. All right, I hate to say it, but let's go more towards Santa Monica if you can. Well, that general direction. I'm tired of saying let's go east, and you're like, well, that's west. The opposite way we're going right now. I know. I'm just tired of shooting into the sun. I can't anymore. Copy. All right. I don't really have much. I hear you, though. I'll try to find something better. Yeah, that's what I figured. GG. Okay, no problem. I'm trying to get in a better spot. We're like transitioning. When can we turn a little to the water? Or we're not allowed to? Oh, you can't like fly towards the water? Oh, I hate these guys. All right, just wait here though because the lighting is better. I don't know. I think they just got a lot of activity. It's not just us, it's all the media. It isn't like they're picking on us. Right. Yeah, it's where the Do you really want to know why? I can tell you why. Okay, so LAX's airspace is above us, right? And that's where they track in the aircraft to go into LAX. And since the tankers showed up, we had to bump up. And when we bumped up, we got into their airspace, and they said, "Hey, you guys can't be here." So we had to go off to the side instead of up. I know. And it isn't like I'm seeing a bunch of 747s flying over me or anything. I don't think there's anything going on. They just said no. My driver is Dylan. He yes. Okay. Can you turn around right now? And then slow the roll, slow the roll, slow the roll. You can see the wind down there in this shot too. Can you park just for a little bit? It's cool. Don't worry about the skid. Don't worry about it. Oh, where'd they go? I saw them go under us. Okay, check this out. Does that translate? Can you see the smoke coming up over the hill? Yeah, and you can see the winds. Look at the trees. Oh, we lost our IFB. Lost the IFB. Don't know what to do. What am I going to do? Thank you. It's back. Hey. I got to make a move. 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 Sorry, I know we're in a box. Is he going to do a drop? I thought he was going to do a drop. There he goes. Yes, I can. Good morning, Jasmine. I will ask my pilot because I kind of lost track. What do we got for fuel, sir? Dylan's doing the math. He's breaking out the abacus. I'm always ready. Yeah, fuel update. Another half an hour or so, maybe 9:30, maybe 9:30. Uh, can we make that move the opposite, like behind us? Just a little bit. I think the sun is changing again, and I'm just having trouble. I have heavy congestion. Da 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 da. All right, let's kind of park somewhere roughly in here. Yeah, this works. Fire zone. Yes. Okay. Oh. I thought the idea was to get viewers. He's sending out code. Gabriel. Gabriel. Gabi. You know, we have seen that in the past, but this fire, I think, is the winds are definitely a problem, but not so much of a problem where we're seeing that. Watching LA County Fire, they're picking their spots out there to make these drops. They've moved Sky Fox kind of a little bit farther away. At first, I was kind of grumpy about it, but you know what? We get a really good view of all the fire activity on that fire line. We're more inland right now, looking out towards the ocean. If you could see through that smoke, you would see that beautiful blue ocean out there. And LA County Fire working to do those drops. Now, the fire is definitely coming up that hillside right there, and they are definitely concerned about these homes up here. In some of these tight shots, though, you can actually see those palm trees kind of moving around down there, and it gives you an idea how much wind is really affecting this fire. It is quite a bit. Now, way closer and closer to these homes that we've been looking at right there. This is going to be near Sweetwater Mesa, and Sarah Road, but it's up towards the top of the hillside. You got some firefighters out there, and they're just kind of watching that fire right now, but I can guarantee you they are getting ready, if need be, to jump into action. I'm sure they've got a fire truck that's probably on the other side of that home that we are just not seeing, but it gives you an idea how big this fire has gotten. We keep talking about that 2,200 acres. A lot of that acreage is actually burned acreage, but that active fire, there is a lot of it still happening, and just a little bit of that wind change, and all of a sudden we're seeing these bigger plumes of fire just popping up over these hillsides. Now the fixed-wing aircraft, they had done their drops. They brought in 3 of those Phos-Check aircraft, and those are the ones that dropped that the fire retardant, that red stuff that's coming out of those planes. They made their drops. They're starting to make that line, and Carbon Canyon is still the spot that they are so concerned about. Just saw a little bit of fire popping right there, and this kind of shows you that basically is just going to be ember driven. That's like, you can see it, it's just a spot fire. There's fire in the area, but this spot right in the middle just really starting to explode. Now the helicopters are really hitting this area right here. They basically doing their little bucket brigade. They do their pickup, and then they just kind of making a circle and making their drops out here. These guys doing amazing work, and it is starting to create a help for that fire line, and that Carbon Canyon is really where they're putting down the line. They're dropping a lot of water out there. As far as more structures burned, we haven't seen any right now. Still no injuries, which is fantastic. But that firefight still continuing out here. Those winds starting to pick up. I hate to say it, and hopefully they're going to be blowing in a way where it's going to maybe help the fire a little bit, maybe blow it back on itself. But for the most part, we're seeing a lot more smoke and a lot more of that fire popping up over those hillsides. I'm Stu and Skyvox. Back to y'all in the studio. Can we creep just a little closer to the? I mean, if we're on the line, don't do it. I just want to see if we can see those flames coming up that hillside. Would they just yell at you? Where are you going? Yeah. Right. But they don't. Right. Right. Would have been nice if you told us that a while ago. Right. Right. We were. Right. Right. It's so off in the distance. It's so much. It's like I can barely even see him out the window. I hope that's not on anybody's mind. Who's sitting at home today going, I was going to rob the tire store, but let's go loot in Malibu instead. I'm just playing, man. Woo! Look at the rotor wash picking it up.